Hi, Caleb with Brownells here, back again with Josh from Radian, and today we're going to be going through something you may already be aware of, but maybe not in the intricate details, and that is the Radian Raptor Charging Handles for I say different firearm platforms. I
A
only
few.
say, yeah, I say that because you got AR-15, MPX, MCX, so I'm just going to hand it over to you. I'm going to quit rambling. I'm going to let you take us through it.
Okay, so yeah, there's different platforms as Caleb mentioned: MCX, MPX, AR-15, and AR-10. So, starting on the left here, these three models are the LT. This is the MPX, MCX, and AR-15. Some of these models are available in multiple colors, not all of them. So you just kind of have to look at the Brownells website and see what the options are. But the colors we offer are black, obviously, FDE, gray, OD green in some models. And then we also have an NP3 finish where that's on the shaft and the handles. So on the LT, I'll go into that real quick. So overall, these parts, all of them, the shaft is made of 7075 aluminum, hard anodized. And the handles on the billet version are made from 7075 aluminum as well, all machined in-house. The LT is a little different. It's slightly lighter weight, but it's mainly just a cost savings for manufacturing and to the end user, the consumer. So the LT is a plastic injection molded glass-filled nylon over a 7075 core. So the core, the whole latch mechanism is still 7075. And it's that thickness, the 1/8-inch thick material there. And I'll show you a real quick picture that's on the inside of the backer card. You can kind of see like an x-ray view of what that looks like internally. So there's openings in those cores, and the polymer flows around and through the openings and bonds to it. So it's extremely strong and durable, a little lighter weight, a little lower cost option.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that's a good option too. I've used those I've used all of these quite a bit, but I've used those quite a bit as well. So moving down the line, jumping into the SL, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so the SL, well, actually, let me back up for a second. Some people have asked why we have a shorter handle on the left side versus the right side.
Oh, yeah.
And that's because the AR-15 has a forward assist on the right underneath your handle on the right side. So the longer handle gives you a little more room to get your finger on that, and just more purchase there. And we're trying to keep the left side as short as is practical and still have really good purchase on that.
Sure.
On the MPX MCX, they're equal length because the receiver is wider overall and equal width on the other side. Same thing on most AR-10s. The forward assist is much further forward. So that's the rationale there. And then the SL that you mentioned, Caleb, is a really compact short version. So people that want the most minimalist, handle size, you can get one solid finger on it.
Yep.
And just even less chance of snagging on any gear. That's the SL. So.
All right. So yep, good. Another good option there, depending on use case, of course. So let's jump down to the SD.
Yeah, the SD, as you can see, has angled walls and vent holes in it in the front half of the charging handle. And that's to redirect gases. Some of the gases are going to want to just flow underneath, but a lot try to flow over the top and escape out in your face when you're running a suppressor.
Yep.
And these redirect those gases down before they get to the back of the shaft. And it's highly effective. Very, very minimal gas comes out, if any. And so that's the function of the SD version. And so that is available in the SL, as well as the standard handle configuration on the billet handles.
All right. So, yeah, obviously another very good practical use case there, right? And then we covered the standard Raptor, which is this one here, and then the one for the AR-10 SR25. Let's. There's something that's kind of. One of these things is not like the other. All right.
Yeah.
We got some red anodizing going on. Let's talk about.
Yeah, we
that
call this our competition version for those guys that like some color. It's not my thing, but
listen.
Hey,
we
want to keep customers happy, all of them. So
sure.
Do our best.
So yeah, that's it's not my thing either, but if it's your thing, it's there. It's for you. All right. So with that being said, we'll just reiterate real quick. I know it was kind of a lot of information, a lot of different variants. But to put it plain, your standard Raptor is the one with the standard handles, right? And then your LT has the glass-filled nylon, right? And then moving on from there, you have your SL, which smaller handles, okay? And then the SD, which has the suppressor vent holes. So that's all you have to remember. And then when you start combining those things like SD, SL, it just has both of those features. So it's a lot of information, but when you break it down like that, it's super easy to remember. If I can remember it, you can remember it, right? So with that being said, I think we covered all of it.
All right, thanks, Caleb.
Yeah, so thanks for coming out. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to see it in a different anodized color for whatever reason, feel free to post those comments down below if you're watching this on YouTube, and give us a call on the tech line if you need any help, and like you're watching this on the website because there's no comment section. We'll be happy to help you out, and as always, you can also call Radian and beg for weird anodized colors.
Customer service is gonna love you.
Listen, no promise they're gonna actually make the color, okay? But with that being said, there you have it, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.